Hello everyone and welcome to a very interesting and special cast tonight. We're going to be casting an Xbox 360 game from a VOD that was recorded by one of the players playing in the match. So hello everyone, I am Prodigy Sim and I have with me Resilient tonight.
Hello all.
And I believe we have Machiavellis with us as well,
Hello.
who will be joining us in a bit. He's in the middle of a game, it seems like. And we're going to go ahead and start this cast up. I have no idea what's going to happen. So let's do a countdown. And I'll start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Looks like this match is actually for the weekend Confogel tournament for Xbox 360. We're going to be seeing Team Tank Smokin against WePlayL4D1. And I'm not sure whose perspective this is going to be on the camera right here. Oh, wow.
Hey, yo, Prodigy Sim. XSplit is a piece of shit, and it's now fast-forwarding from the beginning to 12:04, so I will tell you when the game actually starts.
It looks like we may have been a little bit desynced on our caster camera, so hopefully that'll get fixed back up together. And it looks like from where I'm watching the video, it failed to connect to a server, and we're back in the lobby. So maybe we're gonna... What timestamp are you at now, son?
I couldn't even tell you, man. It's just like going fast-forward.
Oh boy. Well, this sounds good.
It's about to
Raz, are you
start.
still along with us?
I'm trying to get to 12 minutes or whatever the fuck it was.
Alright, so everything is going just perfectly here on our very first ever Xbox 360 cast. Hey, did you know that you can get the Mutant Overlord mutation? Or achievement by playing 6 mutations? I better get that one. But yeah, let's go ahead and go through some rosters here. For Team Tank Smokin', it looks like... Wow, this is quite the Xbox ID. It's XCQS9LHGY2DZTHW, which is totally worth reading out. Solja, Rochelle, and What Up Bruh. And they will be playing it... Wow, back to lobby again on my stream. And they're going to be playing against WePlayL4D1, which is Manic Mark Mark, Spinelli, O'Billy, V. Jack Riano, and Dean Wareham. And in this game, it looks like we'll have MKJ13, Solja, What Up Bruh, and the guy with the really long name playing for Tank Smokin'. And I'm watching like their third attempt to get into the game right here. It's like 14:33 is where I'm at. Maybe I should open up the stream and figure out where Sud actually is.
I'm there.
And EOH Twee Sparkle is playing Battlefield. So there's that. So if I'm correct, this game will be on the Confogel mutation on the Xbox. I'm watching Sud's stream fast forward right now, going back to the lobby for at least the second time, I'm sure.
Our favorite part of playing Xbox is usually going back to the lobby 7 times. It's probably the best part of playing on Xbox.
Yeah, it seems like a very rewarding experience. Boy, I don't know how we're gonna have to sync up with Sud somehow on this, otherwise it's gonna be all confused.
Once he gets to a time, we can probably sync up on that.
Well, he doesn't have like a timestamp, so...
Oh god.
Oh, there's Sparkle playing Battlefield 3, so I'm gonna try to skip back and get to approximately where he's at. Tell me when you see him close his overlay thing.
God damn you, Jimmy Gibbs Jr.
Well, see, that would get uncalled for. Serious.
Alright, I think I'm almost completely synced up with you, Sud. I'm just like a little bit behind. So... that's okay. I am at... well, maybe you should just do a screen region capture. Alright, well, do we want to try to restart, or should we just keep going from here? Are we going to be able to see it? Oh boy. Alright, so you guys get to watch Sud try to fix everything. And he's just going to do like a screencast of his player playing the video. But the actual game seems to be starting closer to about 15:30, I want to say, is where we're going to start from in the video file. I'm sitting at 15:33, and that seems a pretty good place to start.
I'm synced up with you, so...
Great.
Although I do admit that I have a hard time believing that anything is laggy on Sud's computer.
Yeah, really. Oh, I'm sure it's just XSplit not really handling FLV well or something. We're still getting a black screen from you, Sud, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So I'm seeing a bunch of people are already watching your blank screen. Like, we've got at least 50 viewers. This is very surprising to me. How many of you guys in the chat are from the Xbox community versus PC? Just wondering who's watching us try to cast this. I've got one me. Okay, there we go. One Xbox player. 15:33 is where I'm paused at the video. Can you actually get to that, is the question. Oh wow. I can sync up to you if you can't get to me. Why don't you just use like a normal video player? You get to some time that you can stop at, and we'll get to use then. What? Just pause it somewhere and we'll sync up. So we're at 15:32 paused? Alright. So we're at 15:33. Raz, are you ready?
Hell yeah!
Alright guys, so let's actually see this game go live in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, and it looks like Tank Smokin is gonna be on Infected first. And I guess the guy with the crazy long name is the point of view we're seeing right here.
You could call him Wax or Alphabet Soup.
Wax, okay. Alphabet Soup. Right, because of all the letters in his name, I assume.
Nice.
Yeah, all the letters.
So, and it looks like Safe Room's already open, probably because of load times, and we have a 3-1 setup here with Charger, Smoker, Hunter, which you can all see perfectly clearly, I assume.
Now we can die there as adults.
And Survivor's moving up.
Reload!
Oh, only a single boom coming in right here, but SIR coming from the back. It looks like Charger not quite getting chipped down yet. Oh wow, nice proxy quad boom landing with a Charger punch and a 2-cap going on for looks like quite a bit of damage. That smoke is not getting cleared very quickly. Wow, looks like 2 of the survivors down to 50% health already. That's a nice opening hit. And the smoker choosing to stay alive at this point. Looks like he's gonna get killed.
Yeah, he got cleared. But they do still have a lot of horde. They're split pretty badly, and spawns are about to come back up.
Yeah, it looks like a 2-2 setup though, because that boomer did die very early. Boomer going in for a quick boom right there, barely just makes it onto Ellis. And Charger is coming from the back solo, getting focused by those Uzis, but no, not going to get that charge. Oh wow, nice boom and spit combo in the back. Looks like it's doing a pretty good amount of damage, and now Solja has a spawn solo. Yeah, Nick and Ellis both slow now, I believe, or at least Ellis is.
It looks like Soldier may hold. I mean, he did come up a little later than the rest of his team.
Oh wow,
and
tank coming up already into the hands of Alphabet Soup. And it looks like he's gonna establish a high ground advantage very early.
Both of these teams are pretty rusty as far as Xbox teams go, by the way.
Alright, am I correct to assume that WePlayL4D1 is in fact an L4D1 team?
Yeah, they play Left 4 Dead 1 way more, but they're also pretty rusty at Left 4 Dead 1. It's not that active on Xbox anymore.
I see. Well, we just saw a little hit go in right there. It looked like it got cleared pretty quickly. I don't believe we saw a rock land. But the survivors now choosing to rush forward, employing a pipe bomb to try to cover some horde here. Tank now going in. He's alone. Almost got surrounded, but survivors leaving him alone a bit. They have quite a few Uzis. They should be able to just work this out. One punch landing on Ellis. Tank's still at about 4,600 health.
Yeah, they are trying to push up for that hunting rifle, but they do have a hit up. Boomer, Smoker, and Charge.
This looks like a pretty good setup if they can get this boom.
This tournament is actually no hunting rifle right now because the Prodigy Sim and his wonderful updates have left us without a hunting rifle.
I apologize about that.
God damn it, Prodigy.
But yeah, Tank committing right now, splitting the survivors 2 and 2. Looks like a single cap landing in the front just to pull. Tank is pushing on Coach alone. Can't really see what's happening with the other side, but they're pretty much cleared. I don't see any charger punches going in.
Yeah.
Oh, he is getting a couple punches onto Jack. Coach has been in-capped, I believe. No, he's not. And survivors are chasing this tank pretty badly. He still has about 2,000 health left to play with. But he needs to make use of it before he gets just pushed to death by these survivors. And Rochelle doing a great job juking that tank right there. Getting some close range shotgun blasts, taking away 800 of the tank's health.
He does have a hunter, and he's got another spawn coming up right now.
Tank doing a really good job mitigating chip. But Team WePlayL4D1 still doing a good job preventing the tank from getting this wipe here. Huge amount of bleed going off now though. I think most of the survivors are at 1 HP or something very close.
Yeah, there are two that are pretty low. It looks like in the quick glimpse that I got there. I keep trying to press.
Look at that
tab and nothing
haymaker, or a jump, or a punch rock, and wow, it does land onto. I did not catch who actually took that.
Ellis is down. It might have been hit. Scream punch is now on.
Yeah, these survivors definitely choosing to run for it. I don't think they have any pills left, so this can be. This could be the end right here. It looks like they've chosen to in-cap one of their teammates to try to get some extra movement speed. Probably a good choice, because at this point it's looking like it's just going to be distance. Though the tank is just so low, they could just push and kill it. But I guess they just want to keep moving instead. Wow, nice 2-cap landing. That's the last 2 survivors, and this should be it for the round. Just barely getting that charger clear after the end cap finishes. 189 points for WePlayL4D1, and we will be seeing the round swap soon. Now, I have heard tell that, you know, on PC we think of Uzis as these amazing, like, clear all weapons that just destroy tanks and whatnot, but I believe I've heard from some Xbox players express that the Uzis are actually, in some cases, more difficult to use because of how joysticks work. Do you have any comment on that, Mach?
Oh, I think tracking is a lot harder as far as like following a target with the controller. So, like a shotgun tends to be easier to use because you just point and pull the trigger. But Uzi's still, I mean, they're spam cannon. You can spam all over things with them.
I see. Yeah, it seems like tracking is a bit more difficult with these Uzis on this. But we'll be watching Alphabet Soup play with the Uzi right here. Charge coming in from the back, getting focused very nicely, taken down. And it looks like the other side kind of fighting to get in. Pounce does land on MKJ for just 1 damage, it looks like. And a nice boomer pop. A good shutdown by Tank Smokin.
Oh man, you were tagged in their cars.
Pushing up through these choke points rather quick. Looks like not a lot of horde for them to clear out, so they should be fine right here. But I imagine we'll see some spawns for WePlayL4D1 very soon. It's a question of whether they're going to save for tank or not, though. And it looks like this might be a natural horde coming in.
The hit is
And-
coming in. Hunter
wow.
comes in.
DP attempt right there, just barely misses though. And he's still running around, trying to get this Spitter pick. Spitter does go down. And I believe we just saw Boomer get a proxy onto Soldier. Charge going in on the back. And pretty quick clears, but about 25 damage onto Coach at this point.
Reloading.
And the tank is now up in the hands of someone on the other team.
We should head
And that's about that. Looks like Tank Smokin is going to try to push up as well, employing their pipe bomb right here to get rid of some of this horde and move up to bridge. Be interested to see, I believe Tank Smokin is on 4 Uzis right now, maybe 3-1.
We do have fire with them as well.
Heads up.
They don't have
Usually,
any
even on
overall.
Xbox, I mean, you'll see people shut the tank down here really well, so
Yeah.
this should be an easy tank for them.
Boomer getting popped, barely missing his boom, but it looks like Tank getting 1 punch, but then blocked by fire as a nice 2-cap comes out from WePlayL4D1. Tank gonna try to play off of that, gets a punch down, but no damage off of that. Nice God frames right there on the Soldier. And it looks like the Tank's gonna get surrounded right here and really torn to shred. Survivor's doing a great job just working this tank out. But they've given up the high ground at this point, and they're trying to take it back. A little bit of forward combo. Whoa! A death punch onto Soldier right there. That was not part of the
Home
plan.
run.
And he is out of there, but this tank should be close to dead. He's been worked on really hard. Charger going in, gonna whiff, and Spitter taken out as well. Survivor's all gonna have to pop pills pretty quickly. They really want to kill this tank and get moving. And of course, there's a natural horde coming in during tank because that's how vanilla works on this game. Not that this is quite vanilla,
Not that you're biased or
but I had no. Another thing we couldn't quite fix in the mutation. Oh wow,
Nick
what a rock
catches a
landing
rock.
onto MKJ.
I would love to know how much health this tank has.
Yeah, really. I mean, he has to be so low, and once again, the
He's
Survivors
gotta be.
playing it very cautious, although they are bleeding out, and they only have 3 players left. Spit gonna sack right now. Bet you wish you didn't have that during thing.
Shot.
You know, I really wish we had the player voice, but I'm sure it's going to his Xbox headset, and so we don't have that to listen to. It'd be interesting. Tank going for a rock, getting chipped a little bit. And looks like hit will be coming in. I can't even tell where that smoker is coming from. The Charger, of course, taken down quite quickly, and the Pounced will also go out without much damage. Wow, nice rock onto MKJ again. Really nice work by this tank. You know, I really feel like the Survivor team needs to be aggressive right now and either get rid of this tank or start moving through the map, and it looks like they're electing to move. Trying to take out the smoker as it's pulling MKJ.
Yeah, I mean, both of these tanks seem to have done pretty well at lasting out, but I'm not sure whether that's because they're being too aggressive or because the tank is just protecting the last of its health pretty well.
Yeah, certainly. Tank is almost moving up, taking a stop right here. I think the Survivors saw a bunch of horde and decided to chill out for a little bit.
The rule on the tournament is supposed to be that nobody can enter the safe room while the tank is alive.
I see, but
generally you won't see people push unless... I mean, people kind of get upset about it, so you don't usually see people push.
I see. Well, we did just see a Charger whip and a pull go off. The Survivors, I think 3 of them are, or 2 of them are slow right now. MKJ still has some movement speed, but it's not going to last for long. This horde is coming in, and Tank, they're just trying to chip it down and finish him, and it is AI at this point. And there it finally goes down, but Coach is taking quite a bit of damage while in cap.
Still a lot of common around, and there's a charger still up.
And a spit as well. They could delay this pickup. Charge not going to get cleared out as Rochelle has just run out of ammo trying to clear that. Wow, getting a huge amount of punches onto MKJ and a triple boom. This is probably going to be the end. I doubt he can get these
There's
pickups
the
in the
pull,
pull.
yeah.
Wow, actually, you know, they looked so strong going into that tank, but the death punch happened and then they just got bled out and they actually made 8 less points. So they're going to be down by a very, very small margin going into map 2. And so that does put WePlayL4D1 up 189 to 181.
Dude, it's still, I mean, that's only the first map, so this is definitely anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, it certainly is. You know, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of different considerations when you're playing on Xbox. You know, as a PC player, I feel like, you know, after we'd taken out some of those spawns, I would try to push that tank just so hard and try to get it killed. But, you know, the survivors were very passive about that. And do you have any thoughts on that, Mock?
Well, I'd blame a lot of that on them being rusty, as most of the teams that are currently playing right now regularly every day, they would definitely be on top of being aggressive as soon as the spawns are down.
I see. So it's just these teams making some different choices.
And I think they were also a little bit cautious because they had a guy punched out, and as well as, I mean, you'd rather be down 9 points than up 10 pushing into a tank and getting wiped, right?
Yeah, and for all they know, a natural horde could have spawned on them while they were out of position.
Yeah, exactly, there you go.
Alright, Boom actually getting a spawn right here, managing to get a nice quick boom off to Rochelle. 3 cap coming in. Charger punches landing on Jack Riano. Doesn't look like he's going to go for the charge. And he does whiff the charge though, and other spawns looks like they were taken out without getting any damage themselves. Maybe a little bit off of a pole or something. Very difficult to tell, but survivors moving through with about 50 damage on the board, it looks like.
They do have the next hit coming up, which is going to be a 2-2. Hunter and Smoker to be filling it out. And they are going in. Boomer leads them.
And looks like Hunter's not able to get through the door. He gets cleared out by some Uzi fire. Looks like there was a little bit of spit damage on the Nick, perhaps, along with some boom damage. But overall, pretty much just a sack of that 2-2, although I think their death order... Ooh, I feel like they could end up with another 2-2 here once again. We'll have to see. Doesn't look like the survivors have found any throwables yet. And the hit is up, and they're probably going to use it here instead of waiting for choke. Boomer going in first, not going to land right now. Hunter going for DP. Oh, getting dead stopped as he comes in. Charger coming in from the front. It does land the charge. It's a double charge, but the spit does not quite make it. Spit does die on the charge, so that's an in-cap. Which will slow the survivors down quite a bit, give them plenty of time to sack again if they want for the ladder choke. But you know, they seem to be making pretty good damage as it is going through these maps.
Lou, pick me up.
Smoker Jockey looks good so far if they want to save for choke point.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to save because that Charger and Spitter died last, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, there's a 2-2 here.
Spitter, but... Although, yeah, they may not have... It doesn't look like they've got time to sack.
Yeah, they certainly don't, but you know, tank could be up at any point as well. Natural horde coming in.
This is some crap. Come on now.
Smoker gonna pre-spawn here. As well as Boomer. I'm wondering if the Boomer is maybe gonna try to do a sack somehow, or at least a boom in onto him to delay. I mean, there is a possibility if they can combo some booms and spits well enough, they could delay the survivors pretty badly during this natural horde. But it looks like he's just doing some boomer distraction as well. Looking to get that boom as soon as they come out on top. And a pull does land, but it gets someone on the ladder. Nice triple boom landing. Jockey getting dead stopped by Dean Wareham, doing a nice job of shutting that down. But it looks like Coach has taken some spit damage in the back, actually. So he's actually down pretty low to about 20 health, it looks like, and slow.
Yeah, the infected are getting really good hits here on the survivors for the second map.
They certainly are, and it looks like they're drawing this witch. I don't know if they have a shoddy on that, but Dean Wareham has just gone down to that. I don't know if he didn't notice or what exactly just happened. But very quick in cap. Oh, I see. And wow, Charger going in. This looks like it's almost a wipe. Only one survivor left standing uncapped right now. And the Smoker's just waiting to get that tongue again. It looks like he's going to get it. And that should be the wipe. Oh no, the tongue's just gonna break on the meat burger sign. Meat burger, what the... But no, it looks like the Smoker can't really play on this alone. There's gonna be some pickups going in, so this is not the end of WePlayL4D1. Oh, Smoker's still alive with 24 health. As the rest of these cappers get spawns up. One cap goes in, two caps landing, but this Hunter not quite gonna make it. No, the jockey has been cleared on bottom. Pounce is gonna land there. Only one in cap in right now, so yeah, it looks like WePlayL4D1 will be recovering.
Yo, I'm hurt.
You know, I really think that at this point, Tank Smokin needs to just sync up their spawns and go for full hits again. Then again, a tank is now spawning into the hand of Soldier. Dean Wareham pushing that tank very quickly. It looks like he's going to try to start the event, and they might just be going for points.
Yeah, I mean, they can't really hope to fight tank with this sort of health.
Yep, the event has just been started. SI are moving in slowly. Uzi's trying to get chip on him, but it doesn't look like they're getting any kills. Tank doing a nice job blocking the front. And this should be it unless this tank burns out against all these slow survivors. Yeah, Charger going in, getting some fists, taking down another survivor. Nick completely dead. And it's just up to Coach to try to juke this tank. But nope, he is gonna almost get cornered. Wow, this tank's actually really low, and Coach is still moving. Oh, here it comes. And that's gonna be it. I'm interested to see what the scores are here. 396 distance points. You know, that seems pretty good if we consider that this is vanilla scoring.
Yeah, you usually can't hope to get past the crescendo tanks on Xbox. Most people die there. So best case scenario, what you would be hoping for here is them to at least make all four to the crescendo.
I see.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like Coach gonna set up some trash cans in front of the safe room. Always a good move. Prevent some SI from getting out of the safe room so quickly if they choose to spawn there. Taking their time on some common clears. And I believe this is Nuke and Fogel, so there may be some more spawn areas opened up here that aren't normally there on vanilla, but I think most of them have been blocked by the survivors at this point.
It's pretty hard to get that opening attack off the safe room. People tend to rush out before anybody can get up there.
Yeah, no ready up here, so it's not like you can set up there and then say R.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit not quite going in yet. I wonder if they're similarly looking for a boom or something, but survivors taking the choke. Boom trying to go in, but it looks like a pull is landing in front. 2-cap does land for just a second, but it gets cleared, and Boomer has been popped with this charge in the front. That actually might get, yeah, it gets 25. Just 1 pound right there. But a pretty nice opening hit.
All these signs are making me hungry.
Alright, Coach picking up the gnome. Which I hope you guys enjoy seeing on the cast. Let's see, Soldier is running a shotgun right now, and I believe that is a 1 shotgun for the team. Everybody else is running the Left 4 Dead 1 Uzis, the SMG.
They do have a lot of Horde back. It looks like they're stopping to clear that up before they go forward to the
Yeah,
next
it looks
set.
to have been a natural coming in. And a Boomer is pre-spawned somewhere. It looks like in the forward room, so they're going to have to bait that. Nice baiting by MKJ. Boomer booming a little too early. He does get popped through the wall.
Little sister, you got to learn to shoot.
Can't forget the gnome.
You know, both of these teams seem to really like putting in their... trying to open with Boomer on all their attacks.
Well, that's a very common tactic on Xbox.
I see. I mean, it's good if you can get those booms in, but, you know, I always get worried that we're just going to end up with a 2-2 again and keep getting these weak attacks comboed after that. But we'll see. Hunter is going in for these pounces. He's getting a little bit chipped by Uzi. And here comes the hit from the back. Pull does land onto Coach. Charge hitting an intercept. Great 3-cap happening right now with MKJ all the way up in the front. Spit going in on the pull in the back, which is probably a pretty good decision.
Pull in the back, they really need to get to him now or bad things are going to happen.
Yeah,
Pretty close. He's probably, yeah, he's dead.
He's completely dead. Wow, what a... I don't know if you call that a hitman, but Soldier was just not able to get those clears very quickly at all.
Yeah, in Xbox, if during a 3 secure somebody dies or takes a lot of damage, we tend to call it a hitman.
Yeah, because yeah, Soldier just... he was calming out quite a bit. It looked like he wasn't able to get his bullets to land up top. He was running the shotgun though. So I don't know if that had to do with it, but Survivor's just booking it for distance points right now, or at least just booking it anyway. They probably know they can just wait for this choke point. And they are going to push it. Boomer only going to land onto 1. In the meantime, wow, actually landing a multi-charge right there, but I think there's quite a few God frames right now. So the Survivors don't have to worry about too much of this damage, but Charger is still getting punches on the MKJ. Almost getting the in-cap. And Nick is going to be in-cap by this pull as well. And the Survivors need to keep each other alive and get rid of this horde, otherwise they're not going to be able to recover here. Looks like they will be getting this pickup. MKJ losing a good amount of health to these commons, but he should be able to be picked up as well.
Yeah, they've got 1 set of pills left, but 3 people are slow. They're gonna be... if they do get out of here, it's gonna be pretty slow going for the rest of the map. Jockey's still up, Hunter's in, Boomer goes out.
Wow, they managed to get that kill with the pounce landing onto Rochelle. And now with Ellis boomed, it's looking like, oh, this could be the end, but that was a nice skeet, it looked like, by What Up, Bruh. And I'm not sure if he can clear Ellis at this point. Looks like Ellis does not have a melee weapon to work with right here. So he's needing a lot of help to get through this horde.
I'm not dead yet.
Oh, Smoker almost getting that pull onto Nick, but gets juked. Spit going in just to delay the Survivors, that looks like. Maybe separating them a little bit. 2-cap coming in. Gets the M2 on the jockey, but the charge and pull do land at the same time. Really nice work, especially that 3-cap that ended up with the kill.
And there
good
goes the
job
Witch
by
to finish it off.
Yeah, so congrats to WePlayL4D1. Gonna add another 100-point difference to the score. Final scores for this map are 585 to 460. So, like a 125-point lead for WePlayL4D1.
It's LT on Xbox, by the way, Prodigy.
LT?
Yeah, shove, LT.
Oh, right, left trigger. I'm sorry. I'm calling it mouse 2s, you don't have a mouse.
This is still definitely anybody's game, though. A good tank spawn on this 3rd map could definitely go either way for these survivors.
Yeah, I mean, moving to the vocal config, it's definitely possible to get wipes, and as we saw, kills can go off at any time during the map, so things can swing back and forth. It looks like a 2-2 opening setup right here, Smoker Hunter. And WePlayL4D1 on Survivor first. I'll be interested to see what kind of weapon loadout they're going for on this map. Looks like at least one shotgun and an Uzi at the front here. And probably, it looks like a 3-1 setup, but I'm not sure on that.
Most teams tend to use 3-in-1, give the shotgun the guy to get the one-shot clears, and 3 Uzis to keep horde and tanks at bay.
Nice boomer opening right here, just getting one of the survivors. And Pounce getting dead stopped by Ellis in the back right there. Meanwhile, Nick actually backing up into spit during this boom. Hunter got a repounce, it looks like, and of course the smoker seemed to have gotten cleared quite quickly, but pretty alright amount of damage.
80 or 90 damage worth going out.
Yeah.
All in all.
Quite a bit onto Nick and Ellis, I believe, from the pounce and the spit. And Tank is now up in the hands of What Up, Bro. Looks like survivors or infected might be choosing to hit on this run back, but no, Jockey's gonna have to be stuck alone. Pull, oh, Tongue just gonna barely break right there. Jockey does land the cap and Pull lands as well, but nice quick clear by Jack Riano, I believe, onto the Jockey. Smoker taken out as well. Survivor's actually getting a little bit aggressive on this tank in the hallways.
Trying to push him. He haven't done too much damage altogether. And the spawns will be up.
Yeah. Well, Tank has actually been forced to pass to Soulja already. So there's only one pass left, and these survivors are running back with a few spawns up right here, but it looks like they're going to make it. Oh, Spitter up once again. They'll probably be sacking this. And there's the gentleman's kill. Boy, he does not have a lot of rage left though, having to run all the way. He's going to have to commit without his last spawn or be forced to AI. He is getting a little bit of sight right here for a little bit of chip. It looks like he's maybe taking 800. Oh, it looks like closer to 1,000 now. But we'll see. He is moving in. He does get a punch off onto one of them. SI coming in. Oh, charge. Almost looks like he's lagging through these survivors a little bit, but it looks like some caps have landed. Tank getting an in cap outside. And these charger punches not going to finish off her shell, or are they? Wow, she just went across the map. But the charge does land finally, and so if this tank can get this punch. Wow, and there goes the last survivor.
That tank still has excellent health.
Yeah, certainly. It was a really nice job. They managed to get that early punch. I believe the tank got the corner there and finished that end cap. And I didn't see what happened to the third SI, but they at least got one of those caps really nicely.
This is really Tank Smokin's chance to make their comeback now.
Yeah, it really is. If they can just avoid, you know, getting so many caps right there, they should be able to take down this tank, and there's a lot of distance to make up on a map like this. Boomer going in early, getting popped with no booms landing. It sounds like a pull to the back that's gonna get cleared. Mostly just a sack, and Spitter gonna die last. Probably a good choice. They might actually use that to their advantage to make sure they don't have a Spitter during this tank spawn. Now, I think the tank's gonna spawn at the next turn, approximately. Oh no, it is up already. Soulja has triggered it.
Reloading.
Survivor's moving back quite quickly, but you know, WePlayL4D1 could commit at any time. They should have a good SI setup, or at least 2-1 with boom instead of 2-1 spit. And Tank is moving in, it looks like. Soulja, or Survivor's juking pretty well. Nice boom pop. I did not see who actually got that, but nice job. Jockey was taken down as well, I believe. And the tongue has just been taken out, so this tank is alone with 4 survivors. Soulja going back into the room with Tank. Almost juking that punch, but no, he's going to get hit quite a bit. Some Ford coming in here. I'm not sure if this is a natural or just some Wanderers. Soldier has managed to juke away from the tank and get out of that room.
Little ring around the rosy.
Yeah, it looks that way. Smoker cloud harming visibility right here, but tank actually getting shot through that wall. He's gonna come in trying to get a final punch. But
He
no,
was
he goes
really
down.
low on health.
Hunter and Spitter going in to try to help him out in that last push, but not able to make it in time, not getting anything. Survivors have a very nice amount of health, and it looks like they're going back for ammo and safe room. And they should be able to make up quite a bit on this map.
It was really strong survivor play on Tank Smokin's part. They really shut down the support.
Now, I just noticed Rochelle skipped by some pills. Is that part of the ruling of this tournament? That they're not going to grab those extra pills, or...?
Yeah, it's starter pills only. We only take the pills that they give us in the safe room.
All right, so that should help make some wipes happen. Boomer, actually nice pop by Soldier right there. And Hunter gonna come in, getting chipped, taken out by What's Up, Bruh. Boy, really disorganized sort of a hit. Only sending 2 SI in right here. WePlayL4D1 just needs to get some spawns in and, you know, have their cappers going first maybe. Survivors should be clearing this out pretty well. I mean, the next major choke point's going to be the drop. And without that boom, they might try to do a hit up top. Wait a second. That vote box only has 7 slots. Did they lose a player or something here?
I believe Manic Mark lagged out here.
I see. So, yeah, WePlayL4D1 has lost 1 player. And their Survivor's going to wait here to try to remedy that.
There's
Of
another
course,
big
Soldier is
problem with
bleeding out.
Xbox. We
Yeah.
can't pause.
Just take this.
I'm grabbing pills.
Well, maybe those extra pills will come in handy then. To make up for some bleed out. No, but it looks like they have gotten the last player in. Judging by this vote, I don't know exactly why they keep doing these all-talk votes. But I'm sure there's some reason for it.
Try shooting some damn zombies.
I think it's a bit of tra-la-la-la-la.
I see.
But I thought that's not a genuine reason.
It is actually against the rules, but I mean the survivors here
Yeah.
especially are a really low drama team. They're not gonna.
We have
They're not
seen
gonna get
Nick take this
upset.
choke point alone. He killed an AI boomer down there, but got pulled away. Jockey actually landing on top, so Soldier is going to be killed right here. Survivors just need to get through this horde and keep going. MKJ is probably going to pass to Nick very soon. And they're just going to start booking it. You know, they don't have a tank to look out for now, though. So there's still a possibility of them making this map if they can make it through this event well enough.
Hell shot me.
And the Witch is up. Nobody has a shotgun at this point. MKJ switching to it right now, but spawns should be up again very soon. There's a lot of horde. Well, it sounds like he's going for it. He does get the crown right as the SI come in. Charger gonna whiff right there. Jockey gonna land onto MKJ. A lot of horde in right now, but it looks like they're getting these clears.
Shooting me.
Pretty nice shutdown overall. Wow, such a huge amount of horde on these survivors.
Yeah, they've had pretty much solid horde ever since they dropped. It's just never...
You know, I'm surprised. I don't see, like, Rochelle has a melee weapon right now, but I don't see him switch to it almost at all.
Yeah.
Reloading here.
Spit going in for a little bit of a delay right here. Oh, right, these... I just noticed the survivor colors are different, so Rochelle is still yellow with 43 health. Kind of interesting.
That's another update we don't have yet. We also don't have
Double
Yeah,
charge
right,
just
right.
landed
And
along with that pull, and that is the wipe, ladies and gentlemen. They did make up a bunch of points right here, so now Tank Smokin is in the lead by 95 points, I believe. And yeah, WePlayL4D1 now down after this map. 1,098 damage to Witch. Congratulations, MKJ. You did more than the spitter.
We might need.
I like. It's funny. One of the funny quirks about playing on Xbox is if your controller's joystick's a little loose, you could be completely AFK and just
going
start
forward, yeah.
moving like. I definitely had that. I used to play Halo 3 a lot because my roommate was really into it, but that's a silly story for another day.
You should start, you should cast some Halo streams here on Left4Dead2TV.net. That sounds
Sounds appropriate
totally
for our
appropriate.
viewership. Let's see. Once again, I think we're going to be seeing the same 3-1 setup with Soldier on shotgun. Alphabet Soup's going to be pushing up and clearing, baiting some Horde in. Oh, it looks like we have some SI pre-spawned on top. Trolling with the all-talk votes once again. Oh, Jockey just went in. Oh, I see. We've had another player lag out once again.
I think
Or
it was
failed
Manic
alert.
Mark again. I used to play with him a lot, and he tends to lag out 3 or 4 times a game.
Indeed. So yeah, these are AI jockeys that are going to be assaulting the survivors for quite a bit while we wait for these Horde timers. And all talk has been turned on. So I'm sure there's all sorts of witty banter going on between the teams that we are not privy to.
I think
No.
it was more or less just them saying Mark had lagged out.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I'd figure that would be a reason for turning on all talk, would be to discuss what you're going to do about your teammate leaving. And it looks like Natural Horde's going to come in while we wait. You know, I wonder if Sud's even here anymore. Since he doesn't have to actually move around a camera or anything, he's probably like left, gone to sleep or to get dinner or something.
Playing TF2 or something.
I'm sure he's trading his hats.
Probably. Knowing that.
Charger just got absolutely destroyed.
His name right now is even Stud Left 4 Dead 2 TV, purveyor of hats.
And it looks like we
Is
have
that
gotten...
8 people?
What did you call... What was the player's name? Mark?
Manic Mark.
Manic Mark. Alright, well, I am just making a fool out of myself with these names. But the round should be live pretty quick. We did see a hunter pounce around a little bit. I don't think it's an AI. And they should have a little bit more common to bait out if they want to from the left side, but it looks like the players are just getting ready to leave safe room. And here they go, moving out. Boom does land onto Rochelle right here. Smoker Tongue does get cleared pretty quickly. Hunter not going in quite yet. Unless he's actually already been killed and we missed it. It seems like he has.
Who?
The Hunter.
I think he was killed pretty early on. The Alphabet Soup was just going after the smoke.
I see.
Is out of the field of view.
A little bit of common chip off of that hit though. We've noticed Ellis is already at 90. Maybe he got crowned by his teammate or something. But hard to say. Survivor's moving through, taking another choke point quite quickly. Spitter going in, almost has a delay right here. And I believe Tank is up. With
He's
some
going after the
dumpsters.
dumpsters, it sounds like. But they do have a pull in the back. They're going after that. They probably will go back to the picnic table.
Yeah, it seems like about the only safe move at this point. Although they don't have a sniper, so that's something to worry about. Maybe they'll try to LOS on the bushes or something similar. We'll have to see what they do.
Now, what would you normally expect out of a tank in a spot like this?
Well, without a sniper, it's hard to say. I mean, if he's allowed to go for the Mustachio Gong, it could be a wipe, almost certainly. But
I didn't,
with
I didn't see anything about that in the tournament rules. Are they permitted to go after the mustachio button?
Yeah, they definitely are.
so, I mean, you could get a wipe here pretty easily if you either choose to not boom or control your boom very well. But you know, survivors can play aggressive. I've seen a lot of teams on PC will try to do a counter push. When the tank goes in for the button, they try to just go in and Uzi him to death before the horde comes in. And that seems pretty successful. I know Sinister likes to do that. But we'll have to see. Doing a pretty good job managing their LOS. Boomer actually going to land at least a double boom, I believe. We'll have to see.
Sounds like Tank's pushing it.
He is pushing for that Mustachio Gong. Survivor's moving up to chip him. I just heard the Gong get hit. But the Horde is going to tunnel on Ellis for a bit, so if these Survivors can handle their SI, but no, it looks like a 2-cap almost lands, but Jockey taken down just now. Horde is going to be moving in quite a bit, but the tank is alone. If these Survivors can get enough damage into the tank, they can finish this, but Rochelle needs to pill.
No, it looks like she's got
right.
like 45 or something.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be so confusing. I think Tank has just
getting
left.
Down. Yeah, he got up on the roof. They do have one down, but they're getting him out.
You know, I think the Mega Mob sizes might actually be smaller, but they did get MKJ up. He's trying to pill as the tank hits him, does not get the pill in. He does just now get it as he gets pulled. Tank missing some punches as he tries to corner Ellis. Ellis not able to get that juke. It looks like Ellis is going to go down, but the Survivors have a nice corner on him right here. Oh, MKJ putting himself into the box with the tank. Getting a couple jukes, but looks like he's going to be in-capped as well. They just need to... More Survivors going to the ring, but they take out the tank and the Hunter.
Oh shit, come on.
And they will get to continue through the map.
Help me out!
Let's get your ass up.
Reloading.
That tank was set up for a wipe, but he missed quite a few punches on people before he went out the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
certainly.
surprised. I didn't expect him to have quite as much health as apparently he had.
I'm all tuckered out.
I think the Survivors did a good job handling Horde as well, and managed to, you know, not get so destroyed by any SI or thing. No more than like one capper was landing at a time, it seemed like. But we do have a hit going in here. Pull actually landing in the back, even though the Charger got cleared pretty well. Soldier losing most of his health, and he may actually go down. There he goes.
Hey, get your ass up now! Come on!
Yeah, the Survivors, with two of them slow right now. It's just a race against the clock.
Reloading! I'm not gonna make it much longer, my friends. I'm so
We'll probably see the next hit as the Survivors are moving into the barns right here. A good amount of Horde in this area they're going to have to take out. Oh wow, Alphabet Soup has just ran out of ammo. I'm wondering about the other Survivors. Smoker gets cleared very nice and quickly along with that Hunter, and they just need to get this Charger down before he can punch MKJ to slow. He does get one punch onto Ellis, I believe, but that's about it. Survivors, as long as they can get through this Horde, should be able to get some more distance points.
Yeah, they do still have some Horde trailing behind, but it looks like they will get to their ammo, which they so desperately need. It looks like Nick may be low too. He's got his Uzi put away.
And there we go, Silence Uzi's coming out for the Survivor team. I wonder if they're gonna, yeah, it looks like they are gonna go for some end caps right here for extra speed. Not really sure who's gonna be black and white, but I imagine Rochelle is going to be black and white now, and along with Coach.
Shit, we ain't got time for this, man. Get up, get up!
I'm too young to feel this old.
And if they do decide to take down Alphabet Soup, he will be as well.
I don't feel right.
I think they're less concerned with people being black and white than they are just having some speed to get to that crescendo.
Yeah, absolutely a good decision, but you know, something I got to worry about. Soldier is pulled, and Rochelle does get in capped right there, so apparently she was not black and white. But Soldier is now dead, and MKJ is alone and does get jockeyed.
And that's gonna be it.
Pretty good amount of distance though after that tank, considering what condition they were in. 439 distance points, not too bad, I'd have to say. I don't know, what do you think about that? You know the scoring system better than I do, Mock.
Well, it's possible, especially if you don't get the crescendo tank, it's very possible to make this map. If you shut that tank down with good health, then you generally have a pretty easy walk up to the crescendo, and then all you have to do is make it through the endless amount of horde, and you're in.
Well, I mean,
But, you know, a good tank, even just one going in and getting some chip and some in caps should be able to result in a wipe by the end before they make up any good points.
yeah, certainly. I would be surprised if we saw WePlayL4D1 survive this tank, just because I don't know, it's so difficult. It was basically a miracle for tank Smokin to get out of it as well. But Boom going in, nice rocket Boom, gonna land 3 of the survivors. Hunter going in for pounce. And he does land his cap, Smoker landing a little bit afterwards, but some spit going in onto a hoarded Nick. Looks like about 40 damage in total, maybe a little bit more. And I'm not too sure, but I think the spitter died last, so they should be alright with their next setup.
I'll be interested to see whether they save it or wait for tank.
Yeah, Survivor's going back to look for some items, so they could always go for another hit right here if they want to, but this Boomer is definitely not in position unless they're going to wait for him to head to the go-karts once again. Or bumper cars, I suppose they are. And it looks like they do want to do a hit closer to bumper cars, if not waiting for afterwards.
Here we go.
Boomer just taking a snack break to take a look at the survivors, and yeah, they are setting up for the other side, maybe even waiting for tank spawn.
I mean, if you hold them out there by those dumpsters, you can do really big things with a tank.
Yeah, that's certainly true. I don't know, does anybody do any survivor teams try to play tank in that area? Or do you pretty much always run back?
Not back there, but if you go forward, like, especially because they don't have the molly, it wouldn't have been too bad an idea to keep pressure on the tank and try and maybe get the molly if he decided to throw rocks or something.
Right. And tank is now up in the hands of Soldier. Boomer having to switch his spawns right now. SI are going in to try to delay the survivors. Hunter alone though, this Boomer not able to get a spawn. So it looks like WePlayL4D1 is going to get this run back completely.
Just
nice
go for the
rocket boom.
I guess
One, it looks like.
tank may choose to go after Mustachio button with that whole. It is passive. What up, bruh?
What up, bruh?
Bruh. You gotta get those extra.
Bruh.
Yeah, I think all they're gonna hope to do here is hit the button and take the tank in with support.
Oh wow, getting a nice rock onto Nick.
Yeah. And they are gonna be stacking the spitter over here where they're. Oh, never mind.
Indeed, nice LOS work. Choosing to go the same strat. Seems to be a pretty solid one, but this tank is going to hit the button in a second, I'm sure. Hunter pre-spawn, not going to take any chip yet though. If they can kill these SI, it should be alright on this tank. Tank is moving in though. They did get one punch onto Nick. 2 cap has landed. Actually a 3 cap, no, not quite. Jockey does land though, while Smoker is trying to avoid getting killed. Only 2 survivors left uncapped at this point.
Rochelle looks like it's gonna be downed over there. Maybe.
Ellis should be able to get this clear. Oh wow, the uncap does go in. Coach very hoarded right now. Not sure what this tank is doing, but he could just go in and finish it at any time.
He's got good health, whatever he's doing.
Yeah. Spinelli
I think
going
he's
down.
just being cautious here.
2 survivors left, both boomed, and one of them is slow, I believe. Yeah, Rochelle now getting cornered by that tank as Jockey tries to get LS. He does get that final cap, and that is the round. Nice wipe by Tank Smokin. That jockey just got so much separation on him. There's no way that was going to get cleared in a timely manner, and they just didn't have any time to chip that tank down. So 1209 to 862 in favor of Tank Smokin going into the final map.
No, really, we play Left4Dead 1. Their best chance here would be to wipe them with the first tank. Otherwise, they can't really hope for much.
Yeah, it seems like it would be pretty difficult to make it through a finale and 2 more tanks after that intro.
And without health bonus,
you can hope to make it by that second tank usually, but by the third tank, you're just too hurt.
So is this on the fixed version of the finale? Do we know?
This should be the original version of the finale. I don't think we're ever gonna get the fixed version of the finale. We have what it was for PC when it first came out.
The tank spawns being fixed.
We'll play. We always fight it in the back corner. As long as you fight it in that back corner that nobody likes, the tanks always spawn.
Okay, because there was supposed to be a fixed rolled out for the tanks on finales on Friday, but I don't know if it made it to Xbox, and I'm not sure if it actually fixed hordes. I think it might have just fixed tanks. But we'll see. Having to go quad shotguns right here is certainly going to be interesting. Nice kill by Soldier onto that boomer with the quick spawn. Hunter coming in. I want to see some skeets, but Smoker Pole going to get cleared nice and quickly. And I'm sure the tank is already up. I believe the Hunter has retreated.
He's going for a rock. I don't know if he's going to go for the forklift. Oh, no, he's not.
Well, there's no forklift right here because it's the old version of the map. Hunter going in for a little bit of delay, and he does get it. Rochelle is going to get separated by this tank, but the survivors should be able to follow and push. Good rock timing right there. Gonna hit Ellis. Spread that damage out. He should have the corner right here. He just needs like 1 or 2 more hits to end cap. Wow, actually needing 2. And the boom has landed right here. Smoker actually not getting cleared very quickly, but it does finally get cleared. Ellis managed to avoid in-cap and get pills inside of him. Boy, I'm wondering how chipped this tank is because the survivors actually are looking alright right now. There's pretty good damage spread, but it's looking like they could still kill this tank. MKJ being a little aggressive right here. Gonna get a little bit of chip at the tank. Oh, his arm's sticking out from the bathroom that he's hiding in. Looks like those shots are not penetrating for whatever reason. And, oh, the tank has actually died.
So, yeah, they were penetrating.
Apparently they were.
Rochelle gets pulled in the back. And it looks like that's the only one going in. Yeah, there's a Hunter pouncing around outside. But
Gonna sack that Smoker. Hunter looks like he's flying around, maybe looking for a DP from concert stage. Lighting in actually onto 3 survivors right there. A long range. But Horde's gonna get funneled here, taken out pretty quickly. Stupid dynamic crosshairs. Ugh, it's so ugly. Hunter probably not gonna get that DP anytime soon as he's just flying around at this point.
Should see a good skeet here before too long.
Oh. You can't ruin the surprise for us? That's what we're waiting for.
This is the first one all game. Come on, guys.
he just had to, didn't he?
Charge actually manages to get some damage right there. And Pounce and Spit actually landing as well. So we have, I think, a couple of slow survivors at this point. Not quite sure if Rochelle is slow yet.
I think Rochelle's slow.
Now, are they going to pick up the non-existent... Are they going to pick up finale pills here? I don't know if they do exist or not.
No, they're still going to do only the starter pills.
Alright.
That's why I said, really, it's very difficult to make it any further than that second tank.
Looks like Coach is going to stick with his starter single pistol as well. He gets capped across the map, though. Clear goes out, but 20 damage approximately going in off of that. Oh, missing that dead stop, and the Hunter gets the cap for another small amount of chip. Oh, and Charger getting leveled as he's trying to go for that in-cap charge onto Ellis.
This shit'll help.
Looks like they may just, oh, maybe not. I was gonna say they might be waiting for tanks to spawn out before they killed, but...
Yeah, take it or leave it, but you know, they just need any distance they can get at this point. Plus, this could be a pretty precarious spot to take the finale in with, you know, the close Confogle spawns. Boomer coming in from the bottom, not getting cleared as Coach is very hoarded. Common locked right here. But the pop does go off, and I believe a couple other SI might have gotten killed as well. Off camera. But no, Smoker going in, gonna get popped, and Jockey probably gonna be popped quickly as well. And the tank is already up.
Young, stop that shit.
And Coach is back to being slow. It looks like Rochelle may
I
be
ain't
slow.
ready to lay down yet.
It doesn't seem like they're trying to LOS him. They're just kind of wandering
Yeah, they might
around
be
at
trying
this
to
point,
rush
trying
him.
to
I
find
mean,
where he is.
There's plenty of gas cans, and they do have a Molotov that they can employ, so they can always be aggressive with this. Probably a good idea. Trying to get a gas can light, but some caps happening. We did see a rock land along with that pole landing, and Molotov has been employed onto the tank. So they just need to juke him, maybe skeet some rocks. Oh wow, that rock changed direction. Went for MKJ but did not land. And it looks like MKJ is boomed. Gonna get in capped as well as Soulja to those charger punches. What up, Brez? Gonna have to take out this charger as well. There has been a pipe bomb employed to get rid of some of this horde. And What up, Brez? Been cleared, but Alphabet Soup is down now.
He's got a lot of horde runs, and that Hunter is clear.
So, but it looks like MKJ is going to die now, and we may see Alphabet Soup die as well here. Tank's still messing around with What Up, Brett, but he managed to juke it.
Tank got killed.
Wow.
He's dead. Oh, but
Nice
he
melees of fury. Score not going to increase after that tank, really. 403 points. But, you know, if we're considering that... considering what Mock told us about this finale, that seems like a pretty solid score, and it's going to be difficult for WePlayL4D1 to pass that.
I mean, they're gonna have to kill 3 tanks, right?
Yeah.
To get the score to beat that.
Yeah, but who knows? We'll have to see.
I believe.
Hunter and Boom and Spit actually all landing right here, as well as a pull for a bunch of spitter points that may or may not actually correlate to real damage. But the tank is up in the hands of What Up, Bruh, going for some rocks. Not gonna land him. These LVD1 players may be a little bit more used to running 4 shotguns, so we'll have to see. Tank actually getting juked really hard as these survivors are playing super aggressive. Spitter spawning up in the back, not really the SI they want. Gonna force the survivors to move forward, but they seem to be fine with it. They have forced the tank to go completely outside right here, and they may be able to take the move out themselves. Boom getting juked in the front, so he's gonna have absolutely nothing. Tank just up with a Hunter right now. Calling the troll vote kick on What Up, Bruh, for losing. He's down to at least 4,000, I believe, if not like 3,500.
Probably 3,500.
Yeah.
I mean, his spawns are coming back up. Oh,
Another
got a
spitter.
back. Oh god.
MKJ now with this tank trying to do triage and make sure he does not. I don't know, to get some damage with this, because I think the survivors are still at very, very high green, 80s and 90s still.
Yeah, I mean,
The
the
tank
majority
hasn't
of the
gotten
damage
anything.
they took was that Boom and Spit and Hunt in
Right.
the beginning.
Tank's still getting pushed right here. Hopefully Soulja's gonna get a spawn they can work with, but it looks like MKJ could even get AI'd right here. Boomer going in from the back. Ouch, he's gonna whiff as well. What Up, Red, not doing well for his team at this point. MKJ down in a yell. He's under 50% health. He is gonna move in. Pole landing in the back, but it's gonna get cleared so quickly. This tank is alone with almost no health. He is getting a corner onto Manic Mark, and does get the in cap. And maybe he'll be able to get out right here, but the survivor is still pushing him. They should be able to get this kill. Good aggressive play right here, and the tank
And
is
he's
down.
Ain't no harm in going down. Let Ellis help you.
So wow, actually in really nice shape. So they, you know, if they can do the same thing on the next take, they could actually still win this.
I hit it.
That's what I have to do.
They definitely still have a chance to win, for sure. However
And Boom
slim it
going in
may be.
onto one survivor. The rest of the SI are coming in right now. Hunter from far away, not gonna land a DP. It is moving in onto Coach though. Does land a 2-cap right here. Ellis getting pounded quite a bit, and Spit goes down on that, so that 90 health or whatever Dean Wareham had will be going away. And he does get in-capped by some spitter scratches from MKJ.
Okay, okay. That one hurt.
Man, they can't
Oh
really
wow,
afford
and
to
he
have...
just started.
Well, yeah, so they can't really afford to have much of any more bleed out if they want to be winning this. But we'll have to see. Jockey getting ready to spawn and go in on these survivors. But it is 3-1 Boom, no charge. But these SI should be able to get in there pretty quick. Boomer going for a nice rocket right there in between the survivors, gets a 1 boom. Looks like Hunter actually got skeeted by, I'm not sure who got that, but it was a very nice job. It showed the survivors 25% thing. I'm looking at this health though, and Ellis is already down to about 10 health. Coach is at about 30 health, still hoarded right here. But the next set of spawns are coming up pretty quick. Tanks should be spawning pretty soon as well. They might just put in this last hit and then have the tank spawn.
I'm down.
Ellis has gone dungeon, choosing not to use pills. Gonna go black and white instead. And Charger coming in, gonna whiff that punch and charge. But a boom does land onto 2 of the players holding health bonus, I believe. Actually, not Rochelle. Oh wow, and they're getting stuck in
Rochelle
spit.
goes down.
Manic Mark gonna go down. Only one survivor up right now. MKJ getting the punches onto him. And that is the wipe. Congratulations, Tank Smokin. Smoking WePlayL4D1 pretty thoroughly right here. Final scores 16-12 to 11-46. So definite congratulations. Wait, there's still like 20 more minutes on this video.
Yeah, I was just looking at that earlier.
Like, what's gonna happen next? But yeah, congratulations to Tank Smokin. I don't know the format of this tournament. Is it double 11 or anything, or?
It's only 4 seeds, 3 matches all together.
So yeah, just single LM, just a weekend tournament here. So they will be advancing. I believe this is the first match that was done for the tournament, so we may be seeing some others. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. And yeah,
Thank you.
If you have any feedback for us, this is our first time doing an Xbox cast like this, that our sync was off or that our commentary was dumb because you could see the same things as us, or whatever, just give us some feedback, message Jeff or post on L4D Nation or somewhere, and I'm sure we'll get it, or yell at Mock or whoever. And yeah, thanks for
Just
tuning
blame
in.
it all on me
It'll
if
get
it
to us
sucks. If you don't like it, just send Machiavellis on Steam a nasty message and go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, I have no idea if Sud's even here to turn this off. But thanks everyone for tuning in, and that's gonna be it. See ya.